How's your foot? How's your foot?
I was getting better, making progress. I'll be ready for the season.
When will you be ready?
Soon, a couple weeks probably. So yeah.
Getting anxious.
Yeah.
So what do they have you doing in the meantime?
A lot of upper body stuff, single leg stuff. Still got to study the playbook and stuff like that, so I can make sure I'm ready to roll when it's time to get back on the field. So.
If you can share what happened.
What happened? I didn't get tackled. Truth, it was just me running. So it was just a sprain.
Like, was it sprain?
Yeah, that's it. Talking about Xavier and Brevin?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen too much because we're not really doing like crazy stuff. But for their size and stuff, I mean, Brevin look athletic, Xavier look big. I'm pretty sure I see their study habits and stuff right now, so I'm pretty sure they catch on everything fast. So, but besides like field wise, I mean, I really can't tell that much till we pull on pads and stuff.
What are the challenges when you first get here as a true freshman?
Really just, I'd probably say the playbook mainly, but they seem like two smart dudes, but I'd probably say the playbook, being consistent with the schedule, just being remembering that you got stuff to do throughout the day and your schoolwork, so that's probably the most challenging thing. He's very creative. I feel like he got a lot of explosive plays, in our playbook. He's going to open up a lot of things, and I'm excited to see what he got for us for the season.
What changes specifically to running backs do you feel like with what he tries to do?
Put us in a lot more of a pass concept, use us more as receiving. Just try to use us all around, not just running backs, but like put us more deeper down the field, take advantage of the mismatches and linebackers and stuff like that. Just like he believed in us to play a little receiving too. So, I mean, we just kind of get along. We all like brothers at the end of the day, and we all trying to push each other to be better. We know we all can't play at once, but at some point in the season, you're gonna need each and every single body. So you never know, one person can go down, so it might be the next person to step up. So it's always good to have a stable of backs than just one or two, because if one person goes down, it's college football and it's the Big Ten, so it's physical, so you never know.
How do you stay patient when maybe it's somebody else's number being called for a stretch?
Trust me, it's hard. It's always hard, man, especially a running back. Only one of us can play at a time, but you really just gotta believe in yourself and make sure you're ready when the time do come, so you take advantage of it. That's all you can do. I mean, if you go in there and you full of like all in your head and down, when the time comes, you might mess up and then it might make it even worse. So just gotta be ready, stay ready.
Yeah, so probably the biggest change for me, like this most important to me, is just becoming a receiver, looking more like a receiver, becoming a more fluid receiver, and going forward rather than right and left where a normal running back would be used to doing. So I would say that's the biggest thing for me, just seeing myself being a receiver, but also having that running back edge, once I get the catch, still making a move and getting extra yards. So that's probably the biggest thing for me.
Have you been asked about college football 25 yet?
No, I haven't been asked about that actually.
Did you opt in?
I did, yeah. I did opt in. Super excited for that. Should be good, that's for sure. Definitely want the rankings to go up during the season. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that, though. I'm definitely excited for it.
Who'd you play as a kid? I imagine you played.
And in the college football game? Who did I play with? I don't even remember. What's crazy is, like, when I was, like, real little and I was asked what college I want to go to, I told somebody an NFL team. So, like, for a long time, I didn't even, like real young, for a long time, I didn't even know about college. It was crazy. I just knew about the pros, which is funny. But, yeah, I didn't even have a dream school growing up, so I couldn't even really tell you what team I did play with. But, yeah. Super excited for that, that's for sure.
X said he thinks Leshon is the best Madden player on the team. Would you agree with that assessment, or is there anybody who's come for the crown?
That's fair to say. Yeah, he got it. He got it. A lot of people spend a lot of time on video games. Cool. No big deal. I mean, he's a good player, though. He make a lot of adjustments. That's what it takes in that game. And I don't got the time, so I'm going to let him have it. But, yeah, I'll probably say he's probably the best one on the team. Yes, sir.
The winter phase, a lot of weightlifting, a little bit of running, a little bit of getting in shape and stuff like that, and preparing really for the summer. We like to say that the winter prepares you for the summer, and the summer prepares you for camp for the season, obviously. So just hitting my strides on all those things. But in the summer, it's a lot of running, and I'm definitely trying to push myself as much as I can. And yeah, you can't control your health a lot of the times. All you can control is your effort. But I think if I give the most effort I can, that the health will come with it. So just taking it one day at a time, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any
No
braces
boots,
on
no
it.
braces, no nothing like that. Yep.
Well, how does like sprinting and stuff help an offensive lineman? Like, what is that? What do they tell you about that? Because this is a key part for them.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, offensive line, I'd say a lot of it, especially, half it's run, half it's pass game. The pass game is more change direction stuff, but the run game is definitely a lot of speed, a lot of knee drives and stuff like that. So, in sprinting, you drive your knees, so in that case, it'll help you in the run game, especially if you're in better shape. For run game, you only get 30 seconds of rest in between. Out there, you're running a lot further than you do, so just training that, your muscles in your body to be able to handle stuff like that is good for you. So, a lot of us are taking advantage of it.
Which is the hardest phase of the year, as far as strength training, conditioning, all that? What's the hardest?
It's probably, in my opinion, the May breaks, because it's the one time of year not lifting with people, and that's, I'm sure maybe you guys might know a little better than I do. Like when we're here, we're all lifting together in groups of 40.
Yeah.
When I'm at home lifting by myself, like running by yourself is the hardest thing ever. Like I probably won't do it when I get older. Like I'm just gonna weight lift as much as I can. Maybe bike with a screen, watching a movie or something. But the May time of year is probably the hardest time for me.
Okay.
My footwork, primarily. Spent a lot of hours working on my footwork, trying to get better. Watching a lot of tape from last year, a lot of self-scout, seeing what I could do better. Getting back with my trainer back home and working on those things. He's been pushing me as he should, and I've been pushing myself along with the guys around me. Yeah, I'm excited. I think we've been playing together this is going to be our 6th year, especially me, Quinn, and Castro on the back end. It's just things that we don't even have to be said, that are just understood. Especially when we get out on the field, we can give each other a look, or even talking about day-to-day things. We just know each other so well. And Castro's actually my roommate, so he's been my roommate for 5 years. So, and we're both Chicago guys, so it's just the communication is easy, efficient, and at the end of the day, we just know what to do and what to say. We've all been together for 3 years now, John too. So they kind of understand what it is and what it is we have to do. They've been through some seasons, got some experience under their belts, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we all going to do together collectively as a DB room, as a defense, as a team. So it's going to be fun. He's a wily one for sure. That's my guy. Another Chicago guy. I'm glad we got a lot of Chicago guys. When I first got here my freshman year, we didn't have that many. I think it was just me and Amani Jones. And now we got almost 6, 7 Chicago guys. So it's to have that camaraderie. But with John, yeah. John's a special dude, no doubt. It gives me a little similarities to Riley. I know you probably have heard that. But they're very similar in that way. Just very wildly gritty and do whatever it is that they have to do to get the job done. I feel like I had more to give. Last year obviously wasn't my best year, but towards the end I felt as though I had gotten to a good rhythm and trying to build on that coming into this year. Obviously, with Coach Lester coming in, we knew we'd be facing a different type of offense, which I think is a great challenge for us. Just make sure we're on our keys, alignment key responsibilities. I know they challenge that a lot, especially this spring. And I'm looking forward to see, now that they have it all under their belts coming into this fall, seeing them put it all together, it's going to be fun to watch, fun to go against.